For Cooper FP in the dub.
The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. The mighty Mississippi flowing through the city of New Orleans. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's McGee in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for New Orleans, Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Josh Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Well, Smitty, the NBA has been adjusting the start times for games, trying to find the right balance. How does that impact players, you think?
I think for players, BA, they definitely notice the changes at first. But these players are resilient. They get used to it pretty quickly.
Hart passes to Valanciunas. He's checked in for the Suns. MP comes in for Chris Paul.
Number 11.
Graham with it. 23 points his last outing. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to MP. No luck on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
You know, we've seen guys get traded, become the guy for a team, and excel. One example is Brandon Ingram going to New Orleans as the piece in the Anthony Davis deal in the summer of 2019.
Blocked!
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Outside for Ingram. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Ingram's got 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
During his first year in the Big Easy, Ingram thrived as the focus of the Pelicans offense, named to his first All-Star game.
And at just 22 years old, BA, it wasn't just Ingram averaging over 23 points per game. It was his 39% shooting from deep, also throwing in about 6 rebounds and 4 assists per game. Brandon made a statement in his first year in New Orleans that he can be a franchise player in this league.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
He's just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hart. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for Kaminsky. Smith comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for Booker. MP, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. The Pelicans pull it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Graham. Here's Jones. Drills it from deep.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
To the inside. Saric, the pass to MP. Sinks that one from the post. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Alexander Walker. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8 points in the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pelicans.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. MP is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Smith in at the 4 slot. And MP with a basket on the assist by Smith. MP's got 6.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. MP, that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New Orleans in the lead. New Orleans calls timeout. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time.
Getting ready for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Smith. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And MP is subbed in for Paul. Yep, that one goes.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pass to Ingram. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Outside Ingram. And there's the drive. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Bridges, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's the Pelicans now. They've led by as many as 11 from 12 feet.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's MP. Count it. Good. And it's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 1. Is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on he's checked in for Paul.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
That free throw good from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Devontae Graham out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. You know, Graham, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Ingram against McGee. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
McGee with it, and it's Graham picking him up. Back to MP. Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. Here's MP, covered by Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to MP. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson with it. And it's MP with a rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Booker against Hart. Back to Ingram. Fires for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. And that one's good. Williamson.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Crowder outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bridges finds MP. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Hart. Down low. Here's McGee. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Jones, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hart. Smith against Graham. Pass to Jones. Here's Hernan Gomez. Over MP. Hernan Gomez, no good. The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Shamet. Back to MP. With the second effort, and it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
1:04 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Graham. Up and in on the layup. Graham's got 9.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Smith left side. Back to MP. And stolen by Graham. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Smith. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
MP, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. He's got 13.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the miss. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keep it. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Pelicans trail. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. MP is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Smith in at the 4. Johnson passes to MP. Pass to Smith, and stolen by Hayes. Outside Graham. Shoots from 12, misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. The drive by MP, good on the shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Graham. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal
Heady
foul.
play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And MP is subbed in for Paul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Number 11. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Keep on saying, keep on playing. I'm pulling up and I just thought these praying. But I was kind of like, what was that you were saying? These steady talking, but they ain't getting no bands. They living with their mama rent free. They ain't paying. We hopping out with them. Acting like he hate me, but these really be fans. A nigga getting left shaky when we spinning on his man. She acting like she wanna date me cause I'm all these. We pulling up with them and get the. Acting like he ain't fake, but we be knowing. They lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money. You know I got that now like a fan. Money then it's she talking about she love me, but I do not.
Time. We have a Pro-Am finale today from Jackson Longo. The defense is pursuing the drive, so they weave through and spin to get room for the dunk.
Up next, the Clippers taking on the Suns. For the Clippers, they're up. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the...
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. Bledsoe is up.
Change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharge checked in for JaVale McGee. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. Johnson against George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Indoors, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Phoenix. Kaminsky, the pass to MP. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 from George. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Back to Sharge. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Jackson. Rebounded by Kaminsky. The Suns trailing. Back to MP. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Jackson looking it over. On the wing, George. Over Johnson. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. It's blocked. Johnson outside. On the wing, MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Sharge passes to MP. Good work there as it goes. 6 points for MP. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's George. His last outing, he had 24 points. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Suns lead by 3. And Dario Saric, last season signing a 3-year deal to remain with the Phoenix Suns. And he's
You need to be starting your role. You know, you're coming from the bench, you know.
And quality depth, Greg, we know part of what's made this team successful. Saric certainly capable.
And while he's playing less minutes than he did earlier in his career, I think he's still every bit as effective, and that's the key.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Morris at 4, with Ibaka at the 5. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Batum. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
And that bully ball mentality of Bledsoe, a rugged guard with outstanding body control. Fantastic finish.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Booker. MP's got 8 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Bledsoe kicks to Leonard. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
MP, no good. The Clippers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's man, covered by MP. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Crowder kicks to MP. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bledsoe against Booker. Second shot opportunity, and Bledsoe puts it in. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, that's the athleticism of Mr. Eric Bledsoe. You love to see him be aggressive on the glass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably... The Suns making a change here. MP's checked in. For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Booker out there with MP. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about a solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Smith checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder against Leonard. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Smith, the pass to MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 12.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Leonard looking around. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Bledsoe. That shot missing. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 15. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Leonard against Bridges. Shot from 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
The Clippers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Smith. Sharch comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. Man gets the bucket.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
MP dishes to Sharch. A floater. MP, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Covered by Sharch. Some solid defense from Sharch.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin. And he remains focused on the court.
3, David, and has served him well. Thank you. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for Sharch, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris, and George is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Oh, that's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Chris Paul. Here with a different look. Biyombo is checked in for JaVale McGee. Sharch comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Jackson.
And we all know it. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Paul George smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated is his drive to win.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Kennard is out there with Johnson. Then there's Batum. Then it's Paul George. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Passes it to Kennard. Batum inside the three-point line. Saric grabs the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside, George. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Of my health, another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my. I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Align with live. Timeless, hit a verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak.
Remember, if you want to know who won the vote for Top Play of the Week, we share the winning plays over social media.
Follow us at NBA2k_2KTV.
Hit that follow button if you want to see more of me and less of Chris. And that's all we have for you this time. Until next week, enjoy the game.
And go get that tiger.
Another bright and sunny day here in the desert. We're just about...
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul... making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee, and MP is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Shooting one.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Gordon, the pass to Butler. He takes it in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges passes to MP. Stolen by Hero. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And here's Gordon from the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
MP, the pass to Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there. and the winning's coming along with it.
Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Pass to Johnson. Here's MP. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Really heads up there. You play it where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Johnson finds MP. Misses from short range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Kaminsky, the pass to MP. Back to Kaminsky. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Out to Gordon. Takes a 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Out to the right wing. Johnson passes to MP. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Johnson with a bucket. There's 6 seconds left in the first. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. Well, the Miami Heat, not all lottery picks or blue chip prospects, but you ask all-star Jimmy Butler, and he likes what they have.
We got a team full of guys that can score.
Grant, you never want to write them off.
And when your team is made up of overachievers, they've got plenty of experience proving doubters wrong.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Eric Gordon. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them, and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Hero finds Gordon. The teardrop. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
MP, the pass to Saric. Outside Johnson. Here's Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Adebayo, that's good.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Johnson, and he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Saric. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami trailing. Gordon finds Lowry. Back to Gordon. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. 11 points in the game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's MP. The shot no good. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Pass to Gordon. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got... The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Suns on top, up 1. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Making some changes. Saric checks in for McGee. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And MP is subbed in for Paul. That free throw good from Booker. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's MP. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Booker in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Butler can't get it to go.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Butler on the wing. They need this. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Crowder, the pass to MP. Back to Crowder. Releases from 15. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game brings a 7-game road trip to a close. Adebayo finds Oladipo. Lowry with it. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Pass to MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. No one covering.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
2 minutes.
Here's Butler.
2 minutes.
And it's MP with a rebound. The Suns leading. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. Smith comes in for Crowder. And it's Shamet in for Booker. And it's tied up with that one. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. Matter of time before those become three-point.
Right now, he's definitely the team's #1 option on the offensive end.
Here's Smith. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And Miami also making a switch. Dedmon's checked in. Bridges passes to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Hero outside. Into the lane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To the inside. Gordon played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Kaminsky can't hit. The Heat have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Gordon outside. MP against Oladipo. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Oladipo's got 7.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time.
The Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Crowder comes in for Smith. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And MP is subbed in for Paul. Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Oladipo. That shot missing. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Here's MP. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Lowry. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there, Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a moment to present the... So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
Fake. I don't respect it as clickbait, and that's this tastes like a shake. What a difference your wrist make when it's rigid made. Hungry eyes tend to fixate like an empty stomach for a fish plate. Get this straight, this is truck wheel deck grip tape. Ride to the tank, I'm a jab when the last in the exit. Last year more than what Google say my net is. I got try to shads in it to the exit. Foot to the pedal, moving fast. Sometimes you might take a fall, don't trip. Getting in your way. Yo, gas, brake, dip, scrape, gas, brake, dip.
All bad just a week ago. Time moving fast, what you sleeping for? Gotta get to it, get through it, don't get stupid. Get smart, put parts together. Build the ark for the stormy weather. Take an L, come back better. Calculate, catch me. Never see me stationary. Slide.
What's up? It's your boy Bear the Beast, and I'm watching NBA 2K TV. Season 5 is on the way to NBA 2K League. Lock in with your boy. Come on now.
With so
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The bustling, we are...
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul.
Substitution.
With a different look. Kaminsky is checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And MP subbed in for Paul. Birch the pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Birch. Here's Mikhailuk. Releases. Rebound by Smith.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Booker the pass to MP. Smith dishes to MP. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Kaminsky. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Barnes. They get it back. Smith with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's blocked. Dragic against Smith. Dragic kicks to Barnes. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric has checked in for Smith, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker.
That's a slick dribble move. That's how Goran Dragic creates space.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Outside Dragic. Sinks the three-pointer. Dragic has got 5.
Not really a long-range shooter, but Goran Dragic must be a priority for the defense on that play.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. The slash in Slovenia. Goran Dragic told us about his...
Tried to get inside the frame.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
Toronto foul.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
We've got Barnes. Also, Kem Birch out there. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
He's not afraid of contact. Rocket showing he can take the hit, still finish on the drive.
MP kicks to Saric. Back to MP. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Shamet the pass to MP. Lets a floater go. The shot by Saric, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. From past the arc, Mikhailuk can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Goran Dragic. Pass to VanVleet. Here's Watanabe. 4 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot. Here's Achua. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
That one doesn't go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And Steve, along with everything else he does, VanVleet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Here's VanVleet. Rebound by the Suns.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
MP, no good. Toronto trailing. And here is VanVleet. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. There's the pass to Achua. Here's Watanabe. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And again, Toronto no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bridges passes to MP. Saric trying to break free. Phoenix no good that time either.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And there it is for him. VanVleet's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
To counter the size deficiency, VanVleet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
And the Suns all time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get We've reached halftime in this one. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team for the Suns. Sharch checked in for JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. And MP subbed in for Paul. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
On the court for the Suns, pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there with MP. And it's Sharch into the center, filling out the middle.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
MP against Van Vliet. Will it go? Sharch grabs the board.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And the basket by MP.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Van Vliet against MP. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Watanabe. Traps in the tray. Watanabe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
MP kicks to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Outside Crowder. Pass to Shamet. Back to MP. And stolen by Barnes. .143 left in the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. The Suns go the other way with it. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Raptors trail by 10. Passes to Watanabe. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Shamet. The pass to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Birch. Here's Watanabe. Misses the 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Shamet. Back to MP. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Missed inside.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Back to Van Vliet. Misses the chippy right there.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm. Checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kaminsky. Crowder comes in for Smith. Bridges is checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Paul. Trent with it. Working on Booker. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Barnes kicks to VanVleet. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guard spots filled by VanVleet and Trent. Achua is out there with Barnes. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Kicks it out to Booker. Van Vliet against MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Raptors trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Chris Paul.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Here's MP. And it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Offline. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right, but with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Yeah. Peace be unto you.
Well, we're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show.
You, mind frame, now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can hold the open door, well then history gets copied. If you pull long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss. Gets it light, is there a habit or don't know the lurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old head trying to take me down. 10 so high, while the bass so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good place. Tell them bring them on good, better pray for the down. Still got the on payroll. Whole team ain't move when I say so. I'm a riddle hoe, came on my grandma, my chain with a put a block up, but it still came down. Me now, let me live. Human love, look me down. Be my judge. This does. I can tell I'm just a man. Need the glove. Be my, I don't plan. Just show up. Ayo, I don't get what you came. I just know that she's stable. Then she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's life, what you get for the play though. Same bed, never know when I lay home. Fed up, when we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a let's go. Had to see that all coming from the get go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and cover not us. I know you need abundance, I can blow that if you want it. Ayo, ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies get too close together. Got land, but I don't live on this. Ain't my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my guard the coupe. Flip the map when I step the loot, it won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Pop's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash, don't be a jerk. Once you gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the curse. If you blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to give me, but I ran no first. We check those, give me, but it's still gonna work. Life no give me, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
I like it. Great choice.
A beautiful skyline in the colossal Renaissance Center. We're coming to you live from the Motor City. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaFleur. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's McGee in at the 5. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Isaiah Stewart out the voice of coach.
Transparent about it. Of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
So for the Pistons, Lyles, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Bay. And Joseph is subbed in for Lee. Down low. Here's Lyles. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
They're playing with no fear so far today, getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Booker for 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Pass to Diallo. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Bridges. Booker, the pass to MP. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Cunningham. Booker defending. Driving in. Up top, Grant. No good. A bit long that time.
A little surprised he took the jump shot. With nobody around him, he could have attacked the basket.
Offensive board. Bridges passes to MP. And here's Johnson. He's covered by Grant. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Back to MP. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor. The Pistons leading. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Johnson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Diallo against Bridges. Booker, the pass to MP. Back to Booker. Right at the free throw line, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 8.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Here's Joseph, covered by MP. Outside for Grant. The offensive rebound. Here's Diallo. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Pistons on top, up 2. Stay with us now as we get... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Daniel Tice is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Joseph in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now.
I don't think the D does good enough here. But something causes the miss.
Pass to MP. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Diallo with the ball. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Smith outside. Back to MP. Tipped. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Diallo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Johnson passes to MP. Here's Shamet. To the paint. MP finds Smith. Outside Johnson. And the Suns miss again. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Bay. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Joseph can't hit. The Suns trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Pistons have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get the... And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with us. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. He's checked in for Paul. Pass to Booker. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. MP is out there with Devin Booker, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Basket counts. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
.11 feet out, and there's another one for the Pistons.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Pass to McGee. Back to MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 8 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Bay outside. Grant against Crowder. Grant left side. And here's Cunningham outside. And they get it back. Here's Lee. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Give that one to Jay Crowder. So both teams changing it up here. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Tice.
Good timing on the alley-oop. I mean, you throw it Tice's way, he takes care of it.
Right side Booker to the middle. MP finds Johnson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The drive by Joseph. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Stewart. He gets it in there.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
MP, the pass to Kaminsky. Back to MP. It doesn't go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, "I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here."
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. Here's Lee. It's blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Pistons, Lyles, he's checked in for Stewart. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Joseph. Šarić checks in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Shamet. Pass to MP. There's the drive. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Here's Lee. And here's Grant. And he gets that one. Grant's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 10. Due to their ability to own the paint, they've been dominant down low.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, getting stops and take whatever.
He's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Lyles. Cunningham is out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Stewart in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're on top by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And I just love how he was able to capitalize from beyond the arc. I mean, his ability to stretch out the defense was an important part of the team's success this evening.
MP finds Booker. Diallo against Bridges. And it's good.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 35 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some for his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Timeout.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. And the Pistons with possession here. Grant outside. Going inside. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
"12 seconds left in the final quarter, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
From deep. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
frame, you don't speak. Sup with you? Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms is off limits if you trouble in.
told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Some other places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces to a Mercedes. And they heartbeat light. I show them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying them laces. That's on an everyday basis. Out of the cases. I'm talking Jada Maces. Ski mask on. Blurred faces. Nike replacements. Burning aces. Water on the road. I'm changing faces. Give me my flies while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second. I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime. Make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top. When the block got. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own. We don't do leases. I'm in the wind. Like the crushing nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win. That means rip the competition to pieces. I never die. That means I will never know what deceased is. Immortal. Live forever. Never dying. Forever trying. Above ground. Forever flying. Never landing. You need help. You grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever. Never dying. Forever trying. Above ground. Forever flying. Never landing. You need help. Grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary. If only it running my block. #1 draft pick. They watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion. You think I just ran in the pop? I do this for me. I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, tell everyone to still, they never stop. I want you to win. We never gonna lose. We never gonna fold. We only get stronger. Them niggas gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying loads. Positivity till they turn to blows. I am one with my destiny. I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career. Smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. Know I got the recipe. Immortal. Live forever. Never dying. Forever trying. Above ground. Forever flying. Never landing. You need help. You grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever. Never dying. Forever trying. Above ground. Forever flying. Never landing. You need help. Grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings as you can and just fly.
I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a all-color mortician coming back like Jordan. I'm full-fifth in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen in the pot, missing in the shop, missing. Know what I'm kissing. I do not listen from the block tripping. I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons. I blow a check, I blow vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim. I was all with it. Don't need a breather. Put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest card up bringing the heater. I earn the stripes on my printer with Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason. I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. As long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21. I'ma pull it popping like 100. RP to 24, so I wait 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. Don't cross on the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Wow, you can't compete when you can't compare me. Got up and got herself out of her. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I flash you. Word to a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water, my wrist. Now I'm talking about 6-figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate, now my bag is cheap. With me, with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got it back. I don't like it, I don't like it.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV, and guess what? It's official. The NBA 2K League's 5th
Pacers fans stand up. At forward, 6'5", number 26,
It's and let's go. Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are never an easy out. Malcolm Brogdon says this.
And those kind of words, DA, right from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul. They watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom. And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And McGee kicks to MP. Booker the pass to MP. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Stolen by Brogdon. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And this game is tied up now.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to LeVert. With the tip, and it's LeVert on the follow.
And, you know, we've talked about LeVert's vertical before, guys, and they're using it to be a force on the glass.
McGee, the pass to MP. Makes it off the glass.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Brogdon against MP. Brogdon, the offensive rebound. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Down low, Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Brogdon leading the charge.
Brogdon so strong and so composed. Does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. He's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
The Suns shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky is checked in for JaVale McGee. Saric comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there, and the shot is good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Stevenson outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Phoenix, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. No good on that
For
one.
the Suns, number 11 at the line for.
He hits the second from the line. And so here is Indiana, trailing by 2. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Shamet. Now here's Stevenson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a...
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And
it's all about just reading the way.
He does. Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Phoenix making some changes. Passes it to Lamb. Here's Turner. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shot clock at 6. Turner finds Sabonis. Shoots over Bridges, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Booker out there with MP. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And you can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Offensive rebound. Crowder from outside. Headshot. Off. Pacers leading by 3. .109 left in the first half. Brogdon looking it over. That one misses. Good work defensively by Crowder. All alone. And MP gets it to go on the assist by McGee. 13 points for MP. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Pistons.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Again, Brogdon missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Booker finds MP. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the technical free throw is good.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
MP, that's for 2. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one. Substitution here for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And MP subbed in for Paul. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
And so MP will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. They've got Torrey Craig. Also Lance Stevenson out there. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the Pacers 5. Now the pass to Craig. Floats one. The score now all even. Stevenson's got 7.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Booker the pass to MP. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Assisted by
Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
To the paint. Here's Craig. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Back to Stevenson. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Substitution for the Suns.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Duarte. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. For the lead. And no good that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Kaminsky out there with Jay Crowder. And it's MP in at the 1. Stevenson against Johnson. 5 to shoot. McConnell passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Johnson finds Booker. Now, here's MP. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And Indiana shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Pass to Stevenson. Over MP to take the lead. And it's Stevenson missing. Well, Phoenix shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul.
Free throw good. MP.
Shooting
both teams changing it up here.
Number 11, taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front. It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in the first round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
Paul dishes to MP. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you know, Paul is a certain Hall of Famer as a dime dropper. A dynamite playmaker who continues to wow us with his passing ability.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Brogdon with it. There's the dish to Lamb. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Paul really makes the most of the mid-range area. He's very comfortable shooting in there.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Paul against Brogdon. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
Bridges passes to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Loose. On the wing, MP. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ball finds MP. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Brogdon outside. Back to LeVert. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Picks it out to Paul. Back to MP. Paul passes to MP. Crowder against Lamb. To the right side. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. That's good from Paul on the assist by MP. And the Suns lead by 3. And LeVert, here we go. It's good.
You know, this is why they go to LeVert, guys, because he's shown he can come through for his teammates.
Timeout called. The Suns, they're in front by 1. There's a minute left in the fourth. And now, a moment to present. So the Suns win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
The 2022 season of the NBA 2K League will blow your mind.
My next guest joining us is the president of the NBA 2K League.
Starting lineups, just basketball. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther. Allie, take it.
Brian, the Spurs.
Dry as ever, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's McGee in at the... He's checked in for Pirtle. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for McGee. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And MP is subbed in for Chris Paul. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Saric, the pass to MP. And here's Johnson. Outside Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's MP. Jones grabs the board. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first one falls, and the Spurs with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Johnson. Bates Diop comes in for Vassell, and it's Walker in for White. Phoenix is gone, only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Back to MP, and it's blocked. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Walker. Booker defending. That one's good for 2.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's MP. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The baseline J is on the way. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Booker.
Jalen Smith.
The Suns leading. MP outside. Smith left side. Over Young. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Johnson with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. MP shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Walker. That one's wide left. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Suns on top. Up 4. And the veteran Thaddeus Young, not shy, expressing his team's eagerness to...
We definitely has had our eyes on...
Well, you love that competitive spirit, Grant.
Oh, you do. Looking for a little redemption. I mean, they are motivated.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Doug McDermott, Derek White out there with Lonnie Walker. Finished. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Johnson comes in for Bates Diop. Vassell, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Jones in for Walker. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Smith. Saric comes in for Crowder. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And MP is subbed in for Chris Paul.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. The kick out to White.
2 minutes for
the 3 ball. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. MP, the pass to Saric. Second chance shot, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Eubanks, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Bridges. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Shoots from 12. Kaminsky pulls it in. The Suns have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Saric. Here's the second effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it. Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And both free throws good for Saric.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. Well, Phoenix is shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Booker. Kaminsky, left side. Here's MP. And Young pulls it down. Now Johnson. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. To end the run. It's not going to go for him. Šarić with some nice D. Booker, the pass to MP. And it's good. 2 points. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson passes to Šarić. Here's MP. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And that'll do it for the first half of play. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return here on San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates-Diop comes in for Johnson. McDermott's checked in for Vassell. And it's Walker in for Jones. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Landry Shamet is out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. MP shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, swiped away. Back to Shamet. MP, the pass to Crowder. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
The Suns need to get off a shot. And Young with the block.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Now here's White. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. McDermott finds Walker. Outside White. He puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Bridges outside to the paint. Here's MP. And again, it's the Suns missing.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Here's White, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Eubanks, he's checked in for McDermott. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Smith. Šarić comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Devin Booker in for Shamet. White against MP. Inside. Here's Eubanks. Blocked! In transition, here come the Suns. Here's MP. Finished off the break. MP's got 8 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
White, the pass to Young. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's White. He's got 9. And Walker, here we go. Sweet little floater. He has 6.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
MP, the pass to Booker. Now here's MP. And that that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Suns making a switch here. Free throw no good from MP.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Johnson with a bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Kaminsky. And down it goes. 2 points. Kaminsky's gotten his first bucket of the night. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Ran a lot of great shots and have them drop.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Thaddeus Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Jones in at the... Look for San Antonio. Young, he's checked in for Johnson, and it's Bates Diop in for Vassell. McGee passes to Crowder. Now here's MP. Goes up on the baseline. That one no good. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Bates Diop, covered by McGee. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
MP shot is off. And here are the Spurs now. 15-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jones misses. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
The drive by MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Suns lead by 17.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
What is the growth and the maturity of the players? We have veteran players now that people look up to. What does that mean to fans that love 2K?
I think it's just more opportunity. I think, you know, seeing Gen G join the league, seeing now Duke's Gaming, you know, our first team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
live. It's a Thursday night. D8.
Thank you, Kevin.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's McGee in at the...
I think you... try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are, outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to someplace that guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year.
Bridges up top, covered by Chris. Here's MP. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Doncic against MP. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Green comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. Sharge checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Suns trail by 10. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to MP. Sharge trying to break free. MP, no good. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
A special moment in the career of MP. GA, he has secured a shoe deal.
Well, he certainly picked a prestigious brand. Signing with Jordan is probably a dream come true for a young guy like MP.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brunson scanning the floor. Kicks it to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Shannon. Green, no luck. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Spurs in San Antonio. From deep, Johnson drills it from outside.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Outside, Green. And it's blocked. MP kicks to Sharge. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
When Dario gets a chance to rise up like that, it's going in.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Green in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Brunson. And he uses the glass on the way up. Brunson's got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
MP, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
To the left wing. Brunson against MP. Outside, Green. Over Johnson. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Burke can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. MP left side. Saric passes to MP. Here's Smith. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Smith's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Burke kicks to Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Powell, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've set the first half tone by...
Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 2. We've got more in store. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. He's checked in for Hardaway. And the Suns also making a change. MP's checked in. McGee dishes to MP. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting foul calls. These guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. And on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
On the court for the Suns. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. MP is out there with Booker. And it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. Phoenix leading by 7. The pass to Bridges. Takes it from 10. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Doncic with it. Now defended by MP. And here's Chris. 15 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 13 points.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Porzingis with the block. Brunson against Bridges from the baseline. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Brunson.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
To the inside, MP, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Crowder against Doncic. Over MP. They get the rebound. Goes up again, and it's Porzingis laying it in.
Tough to match up with the length of Porzingis, and when he's floating around there, sometimes those rebounds are going to come up, and he's just too big to not get some.
A nice shot by MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system and came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
.141 left to play here in the third. Doncic outside. Passes it to Chris. Pass to Porzingis. Over MP. Porzingis can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Bridges passes to MP. Chris with the rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Yep, it counts. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
This is a show of confidence here. This kind of possession from Porzingis, ready to shoot off the pass.
Bridges passes to McGee. Here's MP. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Brunson finds Green. Shoots over Crowder. That's short off the rim. Phoenix leading by 5. MP outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. MP's got 15.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Chris. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, Booker, what a play, simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That 3 could be a killer.
And so it's Phoenix. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versus.
He's checked in for Dallas. Phoenix making some changes. 1:57 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Burke is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today. And they put in some very good work to earn them. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Devin Booker.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Burke. Good D by Booker. And so MP will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Banked in off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Brunson with it. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Season 5's draft is on February 26th, which means it's the 5th anniversary of the NBA 2K League.
We're going to have a lot of fun of that night celebrating our 5th season. We'll talk about best draft. February 26th at 6 p.m. We'll be on Twitch and YouTube.
It's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. MP comes in for Booker, Lamb, and counted from 12 feet.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
Ball passes to MP. Now Kaminsky. Turner covers. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. It's Lamb on the wing. Outside Brogdon. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Out to the wing. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Malcolm Brogdon.
It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Number 11. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell taking 2 shots.
And so McConnell nails them both. The Suns trailing. Pass to Shaman. MP outside. Saric with it. Defended by Craig. Johnson passes to MP. Great D that time from McConnell.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
From 10 feet away. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Down low. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Back to MP. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Floats one up. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Suns. From deep. And the basket by Shaman.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
He got it up. The shot comes out. And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to... And with the injuries taking their toll, Malcolm Brogdon said it's all.
We have guys down. You know, people need to...
Brogdon looking to carry on, Grant.
Yeah, and as a team leader, he knows. I mean, even more of the burden is going to fall on his shoulders.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Booker, the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's MP. And it's Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 17 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. And he had a huge effect on the game coming off the bench. He was an instant offense for this team. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little...
Group getting ready for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Smith. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And MP is subbed in for Paul. Craig is checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Brogdon. .102 left to play in the half. Back to MP. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Bridges finds MP. Bridges outside. MP up top. Shot clock at 6. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Back to MP. Unloads from 13. That one goes in. MP's got 8 here in this quarter. 7 seconds left in the half. From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Karis LeVert has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. 8. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much. Changes for Phoenix. Saric checks in for McGee. Smith comes in for Crowder. And MP is subbed in for Chris Paul. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. O'Shea Brissett out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Duarte in at the 3 slot.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And here are the Pacers now. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. MP against Brogdon. Indiana again missing. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Bridges passes to MP. Up top Smith.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Stevenson. Booker defending. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Stevenson. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Smith against Craig. Here's MP. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Oh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
MP shot is off. The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to McConnell. Turner with it. Craig passes to Brogdon. On the take. That one is off. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP. Another shot. And the layup is good by Johnson.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
No coverage that time.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
MP drives in, and the layup falls. MP's got 11 points.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for Indiana. 11 points in the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Chris Paul. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Johnson. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lamb against Johnson. Pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Over MP. Misses off the left iron.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, Kia has just announced their latest partner. MP will be a spokesman for the official automotive partner of the NBA.
And how about that, BA? You know he's excited about this partnership. MP has been balling out, and Kia took notice. This is a great deal for both sides.
Pass to McGee. Back to MP. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. In transition, here come the Pacers. The shot by Lamb, no good. Phoenix is shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Here's MP, deflected.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot, as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground.
McConnell finds LeVert. Inside. Here's Sabonis. The shot from the low post is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, it's a huge benefit for a team to have a big man like Sabonis that can run their offense.
Substitution for the Pacers.
9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From 13, he can't hit that time. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
A name synonymous with the 2K League and a veteran we've got on the show today. I'm in the studio here with Chris and Bear to Beast. Welcome to the show, Bear to Beast. Excited to have you on. How are you feeling today?